Good afternoon. We are here for the final game. I know I said that this morning, but I was wrong. This is the final game for the 16U boys playing in the 18U tournament in Calgary. It's Surrey Blue against the Torps. Torps B, I believe. Torps Gold. Yeah. And looks like to start out with, we've got Ricky, Rowan, Cruz, Max is in net, Blake, Danny, and hard for me to see that. Looks like Jacob on the far end. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah. And Jacob's doing the swim out. And he gets there. Surrey's ball. Danny brings it down, passes it to Cruz in the middle. Pops it back over to Danny. Blake has swum out, creating some space. Cruz is going for a drive. Gets it in front to Cruz. Cruz has got the ball. Nice little lob shot, and he scores. Torps ball. Torps pops it up to Rowan's check. Rowan collapses up, but still Torps ball. Small minor foul there. Ricky's check has it, puts it into the hole, and a 2-meter call. Blake recovers it. He's going to bring it up, pass it to Danny. Blake drives down the center and gets it into Blake. Blake's got some space, getting attacked, passes it out to Ricky, and looks like a kick out on Rowan. Torps are going to have a man advantage here for a little bit. Up top to Blake's check. Over on the side to Jacob's check. Shot, save. Torps recovers it at the 2. And Rowan's back in, so back to even strength. Ball under. Surrey ball. Over to Jacob. Jacob's looking around, finds Danny in the corner. And Blake is making some room. Cruz is going to go for a drive, so is Rowan. And Ricky's coming across the top. Create some space. Going up, shot, score. Similar play to what they were running this morning. Got 2 players driving deep, bringing their checks with them, creating space up at the top. And then they split so that there's no defensive hands moving up, and it gives the point a much clearer shot. Clever. Torps ball. Cruz check up to Rowan's check, and Cruz comes back, peels it off, and Surrey's gonna have a man up here, and Cruz is getting mauled, but he retains the ball. He pops it over to Blake, who's got lots of room. Blake sees Rowan in the corner. Rowan brings it in tight. Shot scored. Torps ball. Cruz out to check up high. Out to Rowan's check. Rowan pops into Ricky's check. Jacob's tracking across the center. Jacob's been kicked out. So Torps are on the power play here. Up to Rowan's check. Over to Ricky's check. Shot, post, and ball under. Surrey ball. Hunter's come into play now. Looks like Jacob's going to take a break. Deep ball down in the right corner to Danny. And Blake is driving through the center. So is Ricky. Creating space for Rowan up top. Danny can't get the pass away. Now he does. He gets it into Rowan. Rowan's got some space. Shot blocked. And Surrey's going to recover. They're going to set up again. Hunter's looking around. There's an advantage here. And Danny recovers into, who's that? Oh, Ricky almost had it on the one-timer. Pushed it a little wide. Torps ball. Score is 3-0 for Surrey. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. No timeouts. Up top, Cruz is on the check there. Off the crossbar. Tried to lob it over Max. Not quite. Surrey ball. Max pushes it up high to Blake. Oh, Blake and Cruz have a little advantage here. Blake's going to take all that water. Scores. Four to 0 for Surrey. Rowan steals, and Surrey's on the counterattack quickly. He's got Cruz. He sees him. Cruz got all sorts of time and space. Great counter. Flake and lob and scores. Clever play, Surrey. Very clever. Torps take a timeout. We'll be back in 40 seconds. Look at the game so far, Jeremy.
I think Surrey has this on lockdown right now. Great offense, great defense. Very impressive.
It really seems to be fairly one-sided, almost like they've tilted the pool here today, and it's all heading towards the Torps end. So looking really great. Yeah. 20 seconds left in the timeout, and we'll come back to Jeremy at the first quarter for more interpretation on the offensive strategy. Torps bring the ball up. Cruz is out to make his check. Hunter's starting the hole there, and he gets kicked out. Torps is on the attack. Ricky almost got there. Now he's out to mark his man. Shot, save. Ricky's recovered the ball. Finds Danny on the short outlet. Rowan's pulled out the center, clearing way for Ricky and Jacob to drive. And Blake comes around the top of the cycle. There's Blake. Get a foul, some space, and a shot. scores. Bounce shot, corner left, bottom left corner. Two minutes, 54 seconds left in the first quarter. 6-0 for Surrey. Rowan's check. Jacobs check. Shot, save, Max. And Rowan hits the counterattack. And Cruz has still got water here. They get it into him, but he gets buried. No call. Torps ball. Torps brings it up the right-hand side. Surrey's going to retreat and create a defensive perimeter. Ricky comes over to check. Jacobs checking. Ricky's check. Jacobs check. Turnover on time. Surrey ball. Down deep to Danny. Rowan's driving through the middle. And technical turnover. Some didn't see how. A minor foul, and now it's Torps ball. And they push it in deep. And Rowan in back to steal the ball. Ball under, Surrey ball. And Blake has lots of space. Goalie's out to check him. He's fouled. Good play by the goalie, actually. 5-meter call. Nice shot by Blake. Laser right in the corner. 1 minute, 22 seconds left. 7-0 for Surrey. Blake is going to take a break. Hunter's back on. Rowan's check. Ricky's check. Into the hole. Max comes out. Nice. Danny recovers it and swims it up. Still going. He's got lots of space. Gets it to Rowan on the outside. Jacobs driving through the middle. Back to Danny. Hunter makes a drive. So does Cruz. Comes over, makes some space for Ricky across the middle. They get it to Ricky. He's got space. He's got water on his mark. And they're collapsing on him. So he gets it back to Danny. Danny's up. Shot. Off the post. Probably labeled for the corner, but the defense made a nice little deflection. Torps bring the ball up the left-hand side. Over to Jacob's check. Into Danny's check. And Ricky collapses and recovers, but no Torps. Turnover back to Torps. Jacob's check. Shot and missed the net. Max looks long, sees Rowan on the outlet. Rowan finds, and they're out of time. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 for Surrey. No timeouts. Couple of kickouts, but nothing unusual. Back in a minute and 50 seconds. Welcome back. Second quarter begins. In the field for Surrey, we have Ricky, Cruz, Hunter, Max in net, Rowan, Danny, and Jacob. So Jacob's going to do the swim out. He almost got there. That was really tight. Torps recovers. Surrey on the defense. Rowan out to check. Hunter's holding the hole, and it's going to Torps ball, but no kick out, which is good. Danny's check. And Rowan's been kicked out. So Torps is on the power play. Jacob's check. They air it out over the net to Ricky's check and Danny's check. Jacob's check. Score. Blake's got the ball. He's bringing it up. Over to Hunter. No, that's right. That's Danny. And now Cruz has it to Danny. Sees Ricky coming out. He's got lots of time and space. Too many people in the middle, though. Can't find a hole. Hunter's got it. Shot and over the net. Torps bring it up. Cruz's check to Danny's check. Down to Jacob's check. Danny's check. Pushes in deep. Max comes out to get it. Good recovery. Surrey ball. Up to Jacob. Jacob up to Danny. Hunter's doing the drive down the middle. Everyone else is around the perimeter at the minute. Torps has collapsed in deep. Ricky's got it. Shot, scores. That was great. Ricky stayed nice and high, caught the ball while doing his egg beater high and held it there. Made a fake and then took a shot. Powerful. 8-1 for Surrey, second quarter. 6 minutes left. Cruz's check. Ricky's check. Pops it into the hole. Ricky recovers and Surrey ball. Danny takes it down the outside. Not a lot of option in the middle. There's Hunter creating some room for Ricky at the back. Jacob, shot, save. Torps ball. Jacob across the check. And Cruz recovers. It's going to be a Surrey ball. Max pushes it deep to Danny on the right-hand side. Jacob's got some water in the inside. Hunter crashes. Makes some room for Blake up top. Over to Cruz. Back to Blake. Shot. Save. Blocked and then save. Torps ball. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. Hunter's checking. Blake comes out to check take the middle. Go over to Cruz. He steals. And yeah, he's going to go. He's got two guys on him, though. He's going to have to find an outlet there. So he turns, and he does. He's looking. He sees. Who does he see? Cross court to Danny. Up to Hunter. Shot and a save. Blake tries to recover, but not quite quick enough. Goalie for Torps takes it, and it's Torp ball. Torps pushes up the right-hand side. Over to Cruz's check. Cruz steals the ball again. 3 in a row for Cruz. Great defensive effort. Max up to Danny. Danny sees Ricky up top. Got lots of water. Down to Danny, down low. Over to Hunter in the middle. He's got space and time. Shot and save. So he's going to take it from the 2. Jacob looking for options. Sees Blake. Blake over to Ricky. Ricky over to Blake. Blake to Cruz. Cruz is looking. Couldn't find a hole. There's Blake. Over to Cruz. Skip and skipped it over. 6 inches lower. Would have scored that. Right idea. Surrey's back on defense. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the half. 8-1 for Surrey. Cruz is out to check. Danny's check. Into the hole for Jacob's check. And nice block. Really stopped the speed of that ball. Allowed Max to make an easy save. Out to Ricky. Ricky down to Danny in the corner. Back to Ricky. He's got lots of time and space. He's going to bring it in. He's up for a shot. Scores. Nice laser in the corner. Looks like Jacob's going to take a break. Rowan is subbed on. Torpedoes ball. Ricky's check. Has it. Pushes it wide to Danny's check. He pops it into the hole. And Max comes out to get that ball. That's really good. And he's getting it high. So he's going to have an advantage here for a short period of time. Over to Cruz. Cruz takes it in deep. Sees Rowan in the corner. Rowan takes it in low. Shot, and he's looking for Cruz. Cruz couldn't quite get the ball. Hunter's got it. Up top. Good patience. Over to Danny. Back to Cruz. Flips it to Rowan. Rowan shot, scores. Bounce shot into the corner. Torpedoes on the attack. Blake is pushing high. They put back to the goalie, giving themselves some space. They push it up to Cruz. Very tight man marking right now. Cruz is pushed way up high. He better recover. And he comes back, making it difficult. Shot, missed the net. Counterattack. Blake comes wide to pick up the ball. Back to Cruz. Hunter's in the hole. He's got some space. They get it to him, and he's got the goal. Great positioning. Hunter got himself clear of his check. Lots of time in front of the net. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Torpedoes bring the ball up. Last possession of the quarter in all likelihood. They pop it into the hole. He gets a bit of space away from Cruz. They sail the ball wide, and time runs out. It is the halftime. Score is 11 for Surrey, 1 for Torps. Still no timeouts. Looks like Rowan has 2 kickouts. He's going to have to be careful for the rest of the game, but other than that, it's been very, very clean game. We will be back with you shortly. Okay, we're back. Starting the third quarter, 11-1 for Surrey over Torps. We've got Rowan on the swim out. He gets the ball. You got Ricky. Ricky passes across to Jacob. Jacob to Danny in the corner. Blake's in the hole. Up to Cruz. Cruz to Jacob. Jacob is looking around. Sees Ricky up high. Sees Rowan. Rowan's going to shoot. Missed the net. Turnover. Torps ball. Torps push it way deep. Cruz is checking the hole. They bring it back up top. Didn't have much down low. Now, Ricky's check. Over to Blake's check. And they push it back, but Blake's going to recover the ball. He's just going to swim it to the side and let his team recover their position. Now he pushes it low to Danny. Back to Rowan. Rowan gets it to Cruz in the middle. Cruz a couple fakes. Back to Rowan. Long to Blake on the far side. Pump, pump, Blake shot, skip, score. Double pump, skip, score shot. I like it. Torpedoes. Moving around the top. Over to Cruz is out to check. Cruz pops it, gets a little steal, and now he gets a kick out. So still on the attack here. He's going to bring it in and make a couple pumps. Lob scores. Great individual effort by Cruz there. Made the steal, got a kick out, got a little breakaway, lob shot score. Five minutes, 30 seconds left in the quarter. 13-1 for Surrey. Torpedoes with the ball. Blake is out to check. And Danny is on it, not check. Jacob gets the steal. Looks around, sees Danny, pops it down deep. Opportunity here with Danny and Blake. Danny brings it in low, scores. Torps ball. Cruz's check draws him down. Ricky's out to check high, but Cruz is there. Block low as well. Refs were trying to stop play for about 20 seconds there, but no one was hearing them. So I don't know if that's going to count. And there might be a couple of fouls here for not listening properly. Danny gets kicked out. Torps move the ball around the top. They're man up. Shot, save. Nice save by Max. Torps still hit the ball, moving it around the top. Up to Blake's check. They pop it in the middle, but Rowan and Ricky have the hole covered nicely. Surrey recovers. Jacob with the ball deep on the right. He's looking around. Weak side has tons of Surrey support. He gets it across to a little hard, but we're going to recover it. Up top to Blake. Blake over to Danny. And going to be a kick out on Torps. So Surrey recovers the ball. Blake brings it up top. He shoots it wide. Torps recovers. A little bit of weird stuff going on with the kids right now. I got to settle things down. Less penalties, more playing. 1 minute, 44 seconds left in the period. 14-2 for Surrey. Hunter's coming on. Blake's going to take a break. So right now we have Jacob, Danny, and Hunter, Rowan, Ricky, and Cruz. Rowan has the ball. Over to Jacob. Lots of space to take it low. Cross ball to Ricky at the point. Over to Cruz. Cruz over to Rowan. Rowan not seeing anything, finds Danny. Danny tries to make it, but deflected. Torps ball. Torps pushes it long to Cruz. Check. They pop it in the middle to Rowan's check, but the collapse recovers the ball, and Surrey recovers. And Rowan and Hunter have a 2-on-1 here if they move fast for it. Shot and deflection recovered by Jacob. Jacob up to Danny. Danny has some space. He scores. That's the end of the quarter. One more to go. Be back in a few minutes. 15-2 for Surrey. All right, we are back for the last quarter of the last game of the last tournament in Calgary for the year. Lined up, we've got Danny, Cruz, Hunter, Max is in net, Rowan, Ricky, and Jacob's on the swim out again. Not quite. Torps get the ball. Rowan's out to check the high mark. Over to Ricky's check. And Cruz's check gave him a hand to the face, so but he dropped the ball, 5-meter call. Oh, big save by Max. Beautiful 5-meter save. He'll be happy with that. Cruz down deep to Danny. Well, Danny gets the ball back to Cruz, but not far enough. And Torps are going to recover it. Unlucky. Deep ball. Hunter's going to chase that down. Ricky's marking the man in the close hole spot, and Jacob needs to follow his mark down in. They score. Surrey ball. Rowan has it. Looking around. Sees Cruz on the outside. Cruz finds Danny in the deep spot. Hunter's making a drive. Rowan's driving behind him. Hunter shot, and great shot. Goalie made a great save. Torps ball. They push it up the middle to Rowan's check. He's high on him. Blake's pushing out on the man. Ricky's check. Into the hole where looks like Hunter had him well covered. Max makes the save. Up to Cruz on the outside. Cruz quickly up to Danny. Hunter's making a drive down the middle. Danny sees the hole in behind him to Cruz. Pops it over, tries to get a lob away, but not quite. Goalie makes the save. Torps ball. Up the right-hand side, Blake is out to challenge that. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left. Eight seconds left in the shot clock. Rowan makes a nice interception. There's Cruz. Cruz looking around. Sees Hunter. Hunter gets to it, and he's not able to get away with the ball, but he gets a foul. Surrey stays with the ball. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Rowan back to Ricky. Ricky shot, and Hunter's going to get it, and off the crossbar, but doesn't make it in. No goal. That's a hard one. Ricky out to check. They drop it in the hole. Blake has it covered, and no call. They got away with one there. Max recovers. Cruz ball. Back to Cruz. Weak side to Hunter, and he gets definitely fouled, and the 5 meters called. Nice shot by Hunter. So that's now 16-3 for Surrey. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the quarter. Torps ball. And I see. Surrey wasn't set. They had extra man. We're not going to get a penalty, though, thankfully. So Torps restarts the ball. Rowan's out to check. And nice recovery. Get back in position. And turnover, and it's going to be a Surrey ball. Danny has the ball down deep. Up to Cruz. He gets buried, but they've recovered it. Cruz's ball. Looking around, he sees Jacob. Jacob shot, scores. Jacob's out to check. And Rowan gets a steal. And Surrey pushes it along. Down to Jacob. Jacob cross court to Danny. Danny sees Hunter with some open water, and Hunter's got it. Brings it in tight, and he totally gets mauled. 5 meter called. Jacob's going to take the 5 meter. Shot, score, posted in. And that's the end of the game. Nice deuce from Jacob at the end. So, final score 18-3 for Surrey. And we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for tuning in. And if you want to join us, there's an 18U game coming a little bit later. It's the gold medal game. It'll be very exciting. Can't wait to see you there.